Many of you know that you could use vinegar to clean out rusty old gas tanks. However, there are some old misconceptions as to why this works, and I think it's important to understand the chemistry and the mechanics so that we could better utilize this tool. The old theory is that your red iron oxide and acetic acid react to create a water-soluble salt called iron acetate. However, red iron oxide and vinegar creates iron 3 acetate, which is not water-soluble. You know what does create a water-soluble salt? That's right, the base metal and vinegar creates iron 2 acetate and hydrogen gas, which bubbles away everything and of course turns this into a water-soluble goop. I've got pure iron and pure rust. Let me show you what happens when vinegar touches both. You see the iron one is actually doing pretty good, but it's still a fairly slow reaction. The rust one is doing pretty much nothing. Anyway, I still have to clean this nasty ass tank, so let's get to it. It looks and smells horrendous in there. First, I gotta cap both of the petcocks and the vent. It's getting vinegar everywhere. All right, there's 2 gallons of pretty strong distilled vinegar and 3 gallons of water. This tank is fucking massive. Who needs a 5-gallon gas tank on a bike? Now, I don't trust this gas tank vent to work, but I'm gonna close this up, shake it around, and then let it sit for probably a couple days. It's been about a week, and I've learned that chemistry is not easy. In my red iron oxide, where I expected nothing to be dissolved, there is in fact an amber solution there. So something is dissolved into this vinegar. And the iron one has turned into a foam. I don't know what happened here, but that's like bubbly goop. It did a lot better on this than this, however. Even though this wasn't a very pretty reaction, it still proves my hypothesis because the iron was much more reactive with the vinegar. In fact, this smells like straight water, and this smells like vinegar still. So this was a very incomplete reaction. I feel like it's probably because this was 95% pure concrete coloring and not lab-grade chemicals. So let's get our tank cleaned out and see what we got. Man, that's fucking nasty. Shit. Fuck. Now our tank is drained and you could still see all the rust in there, but look, if you poke it, it's all completely free. So I'm just gonna flush this out, maybe shake around some washers in there. This is the best use for inch-size fasteners. I'm not gonna use 1/4, 20, or 3/8 for anything. Forgot a nut. Check that out, that's like 1,000,000% better. There's a little bit of surface rust staining since I took too long to get to the WD-40 on there, but a little bit of wax on the outside cleaned it up. I think it looks good.